Personally working at a call center has also hardwired your brain to answer the phone in a certain way. Oh my god, I know. Lambo. It's nearly impossible. And as I said, like, sometimes even before stream, I'm like, that's how I greet people. I greet people with the company name and saying my name. That's exactly how it is. That's exactly how it is. Should have been a Canadian call center. Listen, guys, listen, I'm telling you, the key to meeting large women. Go work at a Canadian call center. Go work at a Canadian call center. There will be plenty of large women. There will be people. Okay, especially in Canada, they usually feed you really well in call centers. Like, the one I worked at had like a treat day every Friday, and like every Friday they would have like treat day could be like pizza day or like or like cereal day. Cereal day was actually fun. They gave you like all like your milks and creams, and they'd have like 20 different types of cereal on display, and you could just have whatever you wanted from it. I actually like cereal day. Cereal day is one of my favorites. So you get all that stuff, and like, sometimes you'd have like baked potato day. I know it doesn't sound good, but they would give so much cheese and sour cream. It was actually amazing. And they'd have this like every week. Every week they'd have a Friday treat day, and like they'd have like a thing where they had like a giant birthday cake you could eat from, like once a month. And the birthday cake was massive, and you could take huge pieces of it. And like they would constantly give out other random food. There'd be like a whole bunch of other random treats. There'd be like food everywhere, all the time, all the time. There'd be like potlucks and things like that too. And like a lot of times people would do like order parties. So like you'd have like 5 or 6 people, and they're like, let's order a huge Burger King order. Let's order a huge McDonald's order. And you do that, and people encourage you all the time. It is like insanely hard to work in that environment where it's stressful, where you're sitting on your butt all day, and where you have constant people offering and giving you food. People bring in baked goods, people bring in candy, people bring in all sorts of things, and you have that constantly around you. It is nearly impossible not to get fat in that environment. It is nearly impossible. Like, but I put on, like, I worked at the same one for like 3 years. I put on like about 75 pounds. And like I wasn't the only one. So it's funny because I said there's like those like really like super like preppy, like beautiful, perfect makeup girls. I think eventually if you stick at those places long enough, they become the fat girls. They become the fat girls. It's like a circle of life type deal. They start out there and they're nurtured by the other large girls until they become them. I think this is actually the full like nature of Canadian call centers. So if you ever end up in that culture, you will find large women. You will find them in droves. That's exactly how it works. What do you advise to find a big chubby girlfriend Canadian call center? I'm serious, it's the secret. It's the secret. And most of them are nerdy. At least like when I was there, we all talked about games and stuff like that and things like that. So like you usually find nerdy, chubby girls working at the Canadian call centers. The circle of fat call centers revolutionizing the basic fear mentality. Listen, sometimes you just have to have an industry. You have to have an industry that produces fat women. Says need to understand. Started the stream with a foot kink. You just literally wrote up a weight kink call center. No, Ira, I'm a pure maiden. I'm not I'm not lewd. I'm not making a wait, is it really a fiction when it's actually real? Is it really a fiction when it's actually real? Like, you can go there to a place right now and find exactly what I talked about. It's real. The I feel like being like the One Piece is real. The fattening call center is real. It is.